Always love being back in Midtown Manhattan. Caught a Broadway show this afternoon, and now it's ready for some Rangers hockey. And we are about set to drop the puck tonight. The Blues start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Tries to get the puck to Thomas. Sends a pass over. Sends a pass in front. And that's deflected off someone in front. Trocheck's lugging the puck. Quick pass to Zibanejad. Stones him in front.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Handles the puck at the point. Oh, their stick! They score! Wait, hang on here. They're waving it off immediately.
This is not going to count, James. The goaltender had no chance of playing that puck. This is going to be goaltender interference.
Well, nobody likes having a goal called back, but they'll just have to play on as the puck's about to drop. The Blues win it. And he takes the pass. Feeds it over. Passes it over. Slides it over to Trocheck. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Dishes it off. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Receives the pass. The Rangers have it now. That's moved up ahead. Nice zone entry from the right side. To the front. St. Louis has it near the wall. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Schneider. Into the corner of the attacking area. Slides it across. Stopped by the goaltender. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. The Rangers gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Slides it quickly to Bjugstad. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. Lets one go. Turns it aside with the glove.
This is just a fantastic drive to the net here, James. I love his stick placement relative to his body position. This is a textbook shield to get the shot off.
Oh, he denies them with the stick save. Oh, saved it. Oh, my goodness, what a stop.
That's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck with some gymnastics at its finest. Shesterkin's in a great position to be able to make that stop, James. That's in a high-scoring area. It's a threat, grade A, and he makes the stop.
Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
The goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
Face-off coming up here. They were buzzing moments ago.
Yeah, they really were, and it's a tough spot for the goaltender. Everyone else can change, but he can't. He's got to out-battle his opponent now.
Feeds it over. A chance. Redirected in front. I think that went off his pad. Here's a blast. Makes another stop.
He does a great job being set to position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James, but it's pure athleticism that gets the job done.
The Rangers take it across the blue line. Moves the puck along the half wall. Moves it to Panarin. He's up! And that's blocked in traffic. Passes it to Parayko. Nice zone entry from the middle. Shot! Denied with the blocker. New York's got the puck. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Oh, he's going to feel that the rest of the game. They are wearing down their opponents with hits like that.
Power forwards are often heavy on their skates. They're strong, they're physical, and they know how to retrieve pucks, and man, can they deliver bone-crushing hits.
Here's a chance on the attack. Oh, tremendous reflexes with the pad. What a stop by Shesterkin. Denies it again.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Here's a chance, and that carries off a stick. Rips it. Can't get it to go. Neighbors plays it now. St. Louis plays it up ahead. Slides it across to Offman. Loses the coverage there. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us.
Open a savings account this month at FameBank and get access to team press conferences, practice, or locker room tours. It's absolutely free, so what are you waiting for? FameBank, your team.
Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. Second period underway. We're still in search of our first goal in this one. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Rangers are lucky that they didn't get burned by their turnovers, James. I mean, this would be a much different script, and it wouldn't be a scoreless game if it wasn't for their tender as well.
And that goes off course off a body. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. Quick shot. Big save by the goaltender once again. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Neighbors setting up against the wall. And that's easily turned aside. New York's got the puck. Quick feed to Trocheck. Driving right to the front. And he elects to explore his options. Denies him. He got on it. And he gets in the lane to block that. Oh, the thievery coming up with the puck on the play. The Rangers pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. From the point, they take control of it. Stopped with ease. Quick feed to Borberg. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. Lays the body into that play. Good hit on the play. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Miller. Scooped up along the wall by Joseph. And now it's grabbed by Bjugstad. Shot! Glove save! Quick reflexes. New York's looking to break out. Puck grabbed by Miller. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Oh, my! You could feel that from here!
Well, that has to hurt, and he's getting up slowly. The whole body rattles when you get hit like that.
St. Louis looks to get things going down with the puck. New York's got the puck here in the open ice. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. The Blues gain possession in their own end. Taken by Joseph. The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. Feeds it on over to Walker. And it's a quick pass to Parayko. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Borgen. Takes it to the front. And he keeps that one out. Answered the call there. Toropchenko's got it into offensive territory. Passes it over. Grabbed along the boards by Sundqvist. Here's a shot. And he gets just enough of it with the glove and keeps it out. The Rangers gain control of it. Looking for space inside the D zone. Here they come up along the wing. Slides the puck over. Here he is from the slot. Makes a save. Sundqvist moving the puck through his own zone. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Slides it back to the blue line. And he makes the save, and that had some hot sauce on that one. On the backhand, tremendous stuff by Shesterkin. Shot on net, puts it on the inside of the frame.
St. Louis has been aggressive on the puck, opening up lanes and getting shot chances, but unable to execute, hitting multiple posts in this game. It's got to be frustrating, James.
We've played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs, because a big 3rd period is just around the corner.
When your team wins, you win $10 off at Bob's. Bring tonight's ticket to any local Bob's Sporting Goods for a coupon that's good for $10 off your next purchase of $50 or more. Tickets must be redeemed within a week of the game.
Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. Puck is dropped. We are underway here in a very tight game here in the 3rd. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. The Blues have it now. Takes the feed. Moves it quickly over to Kyrou. With possession along the wall. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Puck scooped up by Thomas. Dishes it off. Oh, what a great save by Shesterkin. Tries to feed it over to Trocheck. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Drives to the paint. Oh, Waffle boards it to keep it out. Off a stick and they can't connect. Quick shot. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Feeds the puck to Bushnevich. Puts it on net. Fantastic save. Shen's got it along the wing. Pass back to the point. Puck picked up by Trocheck. And some textbook body contact there. From the top of the offensive zone here. Turns that one away. New York's gained possession along the boards. The Rangers will play it from the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Carrick. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Joseph. Oh, a clutch save!
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Oh, blocked down by Binnington. The Blues take possession in the defensive end. Here's a short pass to Joseph. St. Louis has him against the half wall. New York's got a hold of the puck. Quick pass to Cooley. And he takes the dish. Moves it to Schneider. Spectacular kick save there.
Binnington's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here.
Shesterkin's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Here in the back half of this period, still no score in this one. Miller's won the draw, now look to set up. Denies him on the slaughter. Lafreniere's got it in the offensive zone. And that's blocked away. Great poke by Schneider. Oh, he had a beat, but it goes out the inside post.
That's frustrating, James.
He's done a little jump. He's in the clear. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of his crease, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make that stop.
Tap dances around the check. He stopped it. Oh, he stopped it.
Oh, he's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save.
Oh, what a save by Binnington. They are really buzzing here on the offensive end. On the outside to Morgan. Walks the line. Moves it around. Goes for a skate. Block. Hands it over. Takes a shot. Oh, what a save in front. They are really putting on the heat in the ozone. And that's blocked in front. And the D comes up with it. St. Louis brings the puck in from center. Quick feed to Torchenko. St. Louis on the attack. Moves the puck. That's using the body on the block. Picking up
going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save.
St. Louis plays the puck from the corner. And that's a smart heads-up play by Perreault. Panarin's got the puck along the wing. Moves by the check. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. New York's on the attack. Shoots it, and he makes the save. Sabinajan's working it around in the corner. The Blues have the puck now. Taken along the wall by Fowler. Tries to get the puck over to Brewer. The Blues take it along the wall. And that brings an end to the third period. We are still tied, and that means overtime is looming in moments. Who'll be the hero? Will there be a zero? Overtime set to go. Puck is dropped and OT has begun. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. St. Louis gains control of the puck. Here they come on the attack. Game on a stick. Scores! There's your overtime winner. Who's... Oh! Welcome to Midtown Manhattan. We're in New York City, the home of the Rangers. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. The Blues win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Folk. St. Louis has possession of it now. Here we go, off-man rush here. Sends the feed in front. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Directed over to Panarin. Works it across to Holloway. Passes the puck over to Bushnevich. Here's a pass to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And that goes off course off a body. Looks to pass it to Zibanejad. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call.
Well, that hit right there, it tells me that you're attacking right away in the game. You're physically engaging. You want to dictate the tempo. But most importantly, you're willing to do what it takes. Separate body from puck. Find ways to gain possession.
And a solid job tying up his opponent. New York's moving it up the ice. To the low slot. Decides to think about it. Sends the pass over. Picks up the puck. Oh, save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save. They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. There's a shot with the stop. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The game is still scoreless. And they win the draw here in their own end. Schen's got it in the defensive end. Slides it across. Here's a short pass to Schenn. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Quick pass to Raddy. Denies him! That goes off the post and stays out.
Miller's had a tough time around the net tonight, James. It's hitting the bar. He's got to find a way to cash in, with his hands. At some point, if he gets the opportunity, he's going to put it in.
The Rangers will play it from the corner. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Makes the save on the slapper. Moves it to Raddish. Again, the denial by the goaltender.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he resurrects the puck to the corner.
Big time stop there. And look at this. Here they come again on the attack. There's a shot off the post. Oh, brings it off the post. And now it's grabbed by Schenn. Backtracks with possession back inside the defensive zone. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. And that's offside, stopping the play.
As we look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and out-will his opponent to find the puck.
Past the halfway mark of this period, still scoreless in this one. Puck grab by Cooley. The Blues take... He's got a step! Oh, denies him on the play!
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Takes the hit, goes down to the ice, toss up the puck. New York's got control of it now here in the offensive end. The Rangers gain control of the puck. Big time stop.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck, to be able to make that save. Great job.
Here in the later stages of this period, we've still got zeros on the board. St. Louis wins the draw. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Handles the puck. And he was ready for that one. Takes the shot. Blocked in traffic. Quick feed to Fowler. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. New York's got it in their own zone. From the open ice, they gain the line. Picked off. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. And makes the routine save. Rocks him on the play. Offside the call, will get a reset.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. New York's won it. The Rangers with one last gasp before the period runs out. Trying to engage a little physicality here. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports.
Looking for a way to show love for your team? Don't forget, Team Hat Giveaway Night is right around the corner. The first 3,000 fans in the arena will pick up an official team hat.
Opening face-off here in this second period is about set to go. Both teams still feeling each other out as we are scoreless here to start the second. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
Well, this is my kind of game, James. Real stingy defensively. Shut down in the neutral zone, close out the blue lines, and don't get anything going offensively. It's been the same for both teams, so pretty boring game for the crowd. Not very fun for us.
St. Louis plays it along the wing. The Blues slide the puck near the point. Taken by Bukestad. The Blues carried along the wall. And that's intercepted by Gavrikov. Great reach with the stick by Joseph. The Blues played along the wing. Oh, wow! Joseph's got it along the boards. Strong defensive effort. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. The Blues will play it in their own end. Now a quick pass to Bushnevich. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. New York's got it in their own zone. Good hit on the play. And there's the save. Jens exploring options with the puck. Here he is, wristed on net. And a great save.
Shesterkin's a great goaltender who understands where the threats are, and this one's in the slot area, and he manages to get to position and make the save.
New York's got the puck along the wall. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Moves it quickly over to Shen. Takes the shot. He scores! That's how you do it. Leadership to a T. The captain capitalizes.
Well, this is a goal, and it exemplifies that speed kills, in particular through the neutral zone. I mean, you get an odd man rush, and everyone's moving as you cross the blue line. You have numbers. You're going to make your opponent pay.
Nice job tying up his opponent. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Oh, it's denied by Bennington.
The game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional.
Score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting two in a row, back-to-back. Here they come.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Gains it over! Stars make it 3 in a row, and they're humming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
St. Louis is absolutely destroying the competition tonight. Look at the score here, and we're only in period number 2, Sheriff.
Well, this is exactly how the coach draws it up in their perfect world, James. You maintain the offensive zone, and you hold on to the puck. They're owning possession. They're creating opportunity off of it, and their opponent, they simply don't have an answer.
Walker's going to play it against the half wall. What a steal in his own end. Here's a short pass to Cooley. St. Louis has it near the wall. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. And now he passes up to Thomas. Gregory's hand shoots high in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up. Takes the feed. Here comes the call from the official. The Rangers have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping.
Being down by a bunch of goals, and then you get running around with frustration and out of control, and that's the reason why you took a penalty.
Here's a first look at the power play.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice to set up the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
They gain the offensive zone from the middle. And that's broken up. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Look at this! Scores! And the benefit of the extra attacker pays off.
Yeah, utilizing all of that space, James, to their advantage, and the recognition and awareness of when to take it to the net.
St. Louis is looking to take this lead into the second intermission. They have certainly come to play tonight. The Blues get a hold of it. Chance in front! Point blank stop by Shestukin.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Scores! And they get one back here.
I guess it's something to look at positively, James. I mean, the goal scorer certainly is going to feel happy that they've contributed, but they're going to have to find a way to dig themselves out of this hole, and it's a large one at that. They're going to put their work boots on and try and kick it into high gear if they even want an opportunity to claw their way back in this game.
Here in the late going to the frame. New York's got to try to find a way to get some offense going. Still trailing by 3 goals. Pokes it away here in the neutral zone. Quick pass to Thomas. On the attack beyond the boards. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Miller. Picked up along the wall by Radish. Stones him on the one-timer. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Passes over from Neighbors. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next.
It's time to support those around us with a monthly food drive. Bring 3 non-perishable food items, and you can receive a free team poster.
And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. It has been a thorough dismantling for the first 40 minutes. Let's see if they can try to change that here in the third. We've played 2 periods, 1 more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
New York's behind in this game because they've mismanaged the puck, James. You know the coach is not going to be happy. They weren't ready right from the get-go at puck drop and really chasing the game all over the ice, forcing plays and giving up the puck way too easily.
The Blues have built themselves a sizable lead here early in this third period. And they win that neutral zone draw. Fowler's got the puck in his own zone. Schen's got it against the boards. And he takes the feed. Makes the move in front. Just an easy pad save made by Shesterkin. The Rangers take it across the line. Picked up along the boards by Panarin. St. Louis has the puck. And he coughs it up with the pass. Off the post.
The Rangers keep getting hit for effort tonight, but they're going to get a D for hitting the back of the net. How many times can they wire it off the post?
Picked off. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. Sent over to Holloway. Shot. That's not going to fool him.
Shesterkin's had a difficult time tonight, James. He's struggled in the net and the way he's handling the puck, but how about some help in front of him? I mean, his defense, the forwards, everyone, a collective unit that really hasn't been firing on all cylinders.
Made the stop on the play.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
New York's looking to break out of their own end. Moves it to Radish. Heads to the back of the net. From the boards, he takes that pass. Skates to the crease. Scores! And look at this. Suddenly, they're right back into it.
I really like their response here, James. They're able to capitalize on the opportunity to get them within two. In this two-goal deficit, it almost feels like there's a little hope now in the game. And if they can get one more, you'll recognize that the momentum will completely shift. This is the type of play that coaches love, James. It infuses energy throughout the entire lineup, being hard and heavy on the puck, being relentless on the forecheck, and then getting rewarded with the goal. Absolutely outstanding.
Moves the puck across to Soucy. And a strong physical collision on the play there.
Well, we saw the hit, James. We know how hard it was, so it's not surprising to see that he is laboring, really struggling to get back to the bench.
Puck scooped up by Bjugstad. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Here's a shot. Good positioning there to knock it away with the glove.
Well, that hit had to hurt, James. Let's have another look at that one. I mean, he goes down hard, and when you have a hit like that, you feel it all over your body.
Well past the midway mark of this period, the Rangers are still trailing by 2. Center's jammed up, and the winger grabs the puck. Oh, they score! And what a counter punch they serve up!
Well, you said it, counter punch. You know the coach is going to love this quick, timely response. When you look down your bench, you got to know that there's personnel that can go out there and provide some energy for your team. They just did it. Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
The Blues take possession of the neutral zone. Here's a chance to the middle. Off a stick, and they can't complete the play. Vakanainen's taking it from his own end. Odd man rush. The Blues take possession in the defensive end.
Sunquist's not going to be able to get away from the booze and the chance every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hurt their player.
Grimson rips it. Standing tall with the save. Oh, they call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. And it goes off a stick and off to the side.
Ottman's twig snaps him too, and he gets back to the bench to get a new one in, back into the play.
Slides the puck across to Holloway. Sends it out in front. Scores! What a finish on the play. The Blues are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Puck picked up by Thomas. Rocks him. Oh, my. Pass out front. He scores. What a play. St. Louis has continued to run up the score here even in the third.
James, their opponent's been chasing the game all night one. He doesn't have two. He has 3 goals for the hat trick in this game so far. And if you have a look back at some of them, I mean, he has just been lights out in and around the net, changing the angle of his shot, and he's leaving the goaltender guessing.
The Blues have had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they have capitalized, and look at the scores and results. And a quick save on that one.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger. Kyrou's been a catalyst to the offense tonight. Multiple points in this game, and he's very unpredictable, James, and that's tough. Anytime you're playing an unpredictable player, you don't know what they're going to do, so you have to pick a poison, and often you choose wrong, and he certainly put it on point. He's made some great passes, and he's executed.
The Blues aren't far from the finish line now as they lead it late in this third period. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Oh, reactionary save! Sends it down low. How did he stop that one?
I love the willingness to drive north on this and beat your opponent to the space in behind, and that's exactly what he does by a great body position. Just look at his legs and the wide base to be able to get in there and get that shot off.
Miller's getting 2 for hooking.
Well, there's no hope of getting back into this game. You take a penalty. Now the faceoff is down at your end. You're down a bunch of goals. Everyone just wants this one to end.
Gains possession with both centers all tied up in the draw. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Shot! Oh, what a slick stop by Bennington.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
The Blues pick up steam and are on the attack. Scooped up along the wall by Cole. Here's beneath the net. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. That's it. There's the final horn to close this one up. The Blues power play, really the story tonight in this one here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they had the advantage and they took advantage here, James. I mean, anytime you have opportunity on specialty teams, it really can dictate the game. It did tonight.
It's bright lights, it's big cities, And there's none bigger than New York City. We're in Manhattan, Madison Square Garden for EA Sports. Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. The Blues have won the draw, and we are now underway. Gets it over to Kyrou. Takes the pass. Here's a shot. The score! Right on the doorstep. The rebound there to be had. And they made no mistake about tucking that one home.
My opinion, these are the types of goals that eventually win championships. Hard-nosed playing, the grit and the tenacity to fight for those rebounds. It ain't pretty, but it gets the job done.
Schen's won the draw at center. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Dishes it to Kazakov. The Rangers gain the zone. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Passes it over. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Quick feed to Shen. Broken up in the neutral zone by Trocheck. Moves it quickly over to Panarin. Oh, somebody get the smelling salts after that.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Shesterkin's going to hang on for a whistle. Still plenty of time left in this frame. St. Louis has the 1-0 lead. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. The Rangers looking against the half wall. St. Louis has possession of the puck. Feeds the puck up to Kyrou. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Nearing the midway mark of the period. The Blues lead it 1-0. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with the tired group that they're playing against.
From the right side, moves it up ahead. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Sends it quickly to Bjugstad. Tiptoes around the poke check. Quick shot! Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one.
Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Moves it around along the half wall. Quick pass across to Suter. Oh, it stays out as it goes off the inside of the post.
St. Louis looking to extend their lead, but the post gets in the way. Listen, that's a tough one to take, but I've really liked their game overall, James. They've been aggressive on it. They funneled pucks towards the net. Most importantly, they haven't got down on themselves. They played with a lot of confidence tonight.
There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. More than half the frame has been played here. St. Louis has really pushed the pace over these last few minutes, leading by a pair. Miller's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Steps into it. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. The Blues have done a great job moving their feet tonight, and they lead here midway through the first. St. Louis has taken possession off the draw on their own end. Thomas takes the puck. Moves the pass in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Slides it diagonally to Lafreniere. Here's a short pass to Neighbors. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this chance. Oh, look at the tactics. Shuts them down.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
From one end of the blue line to the other. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Trocheck's got the puck. There's a shot. Comes up with a monster save in front. Big time stop there.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
And he slides it quickly to Holloway. The Blues play it along the boards. Dismiss that chance. Shakes off the coverage. And that puck leaves the zone. First period nearly in the books here. Fox is stick handling in his own zone. Puck moved over to Torchenko. Look out. Sends it out front. And it turns off a twig in front of the net. Handles the pass. Well, that brings an end to period number one. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time.
Hey, hockey fans, follow the team all season long on the radio for every minute of play-by-play action, both home and away. Or listen to the online simulcast at home or on your smartphone.
Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
New York's had a rough start to the opening frame, James. I mean, just they didn't possess the puck. They've had a lot of turnovers, and as a result, their opponent has a lead.
Quick pass to Folk. Feeds it to Neighbors. Moves it to the middle, and that's stopped. Picked off by Gavrikov. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Passes it in front, and that goes off a stick and off target. And now he moves it quickly to Neighbors. Great heads up play in the defensive zone. Uses the force on that hit. Dishes it off. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Thomas plays it against the boards. Takes a shot. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Across the line from center. And he totally whiffs on that one. Binnington's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
More than half the period left to play. The Blues are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. St. Louis takes possession off the draw. Carries the puck up through center. Takes the feed at the point. What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. New York's got the puck in the defensive end. Broken up at center by Bjugstad. Huge steal in his own end. And he takes the feed. They've got some momentum here. With the stop. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Moves it on over to Walker. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. Puts it on net, and he comes up with it.
Shesterkin's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Grabbed along the board by Suter. A game of inches, and he puts it off the outside of the post.
Blues get some emotion from the bench as they look to extend their lead and hit the post now. Everyone thought it might have gone in, and then they realized it didn't. Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Both sides getting ready for this face-off, and Cheryl, I could think of a keeper right now who would love nothing more than another minute here.
Well, he's extremely fatigued, right, James? So this is a critical juncture of the game. And here on the offensive side of the puck, you want to continue to wear down your opponent because you know that this goaltender is fatigued, he's vulnerable, and you got to find a way to capitalize on the opportunity.
The Rangers have the puck now and tries to make a diagonal pass to Radish. New York's got it along the wall. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. Moves into the slot. And he elects to explore his options. And he's got the answer for that one. Moves it to Miller. Now over to Lafreniere. With the puck inside the defensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Perreault. 6 by the shooter. Scores! The Blue Shirts deliver a Broadway hit.
It's difficult to even quantify the number of skills that are used in this goal here, James. I mean, he's got balance, he's got great edge work, and he knows it. You have to trust your edges in this situation. You're baiting your check to come with you. You recognize where they are on your hip, and then you turn on a dime, leaving the defender to panic, trying to get back in. And guess what? It ain't happening.
One-time blast, and that claims off the iron. Here's a shot, and that goes off a body. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Puck grabbed by Perreault. Quick feed down low. The Blues gain control of it. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Into the corner of the attacking area. Oh, wasn't clean, but he did enough. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, wow, stuffs it again. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he puts it off. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Neighbors. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next.
Fans, tonight the home team group is dropping $50 gift certificates to Delvin's. Proud sponsor of tonight's game. With 70 stores and 14 restaurants, Delvin's has it all.
Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. Here we go. Period number 3 is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Cheryl, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods of play.
The Rangers need to find a way to own the puck, James. There's way too many turnovers in this one, and they haven't found a way to generate offense. They need to support the puck carrier, and they need to generate some offense. Oh, well, a save like this, it'll wake up your entire bench. I mean, this is a game changer, James. Talk about changing the momentum of a game in a timely save. That's one right there.
The Blues have been rewarded for their offensive efforts early in this third period. St. Louis takes possession off the draw. Nice save off the tender's pad. Back to the point to set it up. Here's a chance! And that goes off someone in front that doesn't reach the net. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the ozone. And the team's got it here. And they've got it in their own end now. Scoops up the puck. Moving with it here in the offensive end. Moving around, looking for options. Along the half wall. Another pass. Here's it around. Looking for options along the wall. Carrying it, looking. Looking. Fed over to Joseph. Moves it around. Skates it in. Looking. Moves the puck along the blue line. Moves it around. Look at this. Moves to the middle. Takes the return feed. Moves it along the boards. Grabs the puck. Watch the blue line. At the point. Moving with it here in the offensive end. Look at this along the wall. Carrying it, moving, looking. Carries it along the perimeter. And the B's got it in their own end. And they pick up the puck here in their own end. Here's it around.
You can feel the energy in the building right now in this tight game. The pressure is on. You have to find a way to embrace it at this moment.
And he sidesteps the check there. Gavrikov's got it in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Parayko. Along the half wall with the puck. St. Louis will play it near the point. Taken by Panarin. Taken along the wall by Gavrikov. New York's got the puck. St. Louis will try to make something happen here in the offensive zone. Works the puck across the line. 57 seconds left. 54 seconds. 50 seconds left. And he scores!
Well, this is a seeing eye shot, and the goaltender just simply cannot pick it up. Good patience to find a shot lane through the traffic jam and into the back of the net.
The Blues been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net. And they lead it here late in this third period. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. And now he angles it across to Kyrou. Passes through it, and that goes off a stick. Sends a pass over. Reaches out and uses the stick. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Moves it quickly over to Broberg. Smart defensive play there. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.